Training Day. What did you like about that role and how you brought it and your scenes with Denzel and Ethan Hawke were something else, man. What about that film?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Was, to begin with, I didn't want to. I had worked pretty much, no, not pretty much, absolutely steadily for over 2 years without having any time off. Went from an off-Broadway play to a film in New Zealand that shot for 9 months, to a film that shot for 4 months in Germany. Coming back, stopped off in New York, had lunch with Lasse Hallström that turned out to be a whole day, and he offered me a part in Shipping News. And I had like 3 weeks off before having to start Shipping News. I get home here in Idaho, where I am, and I get an offer from Warner Brothers to do Training Day, and I said, no, I can't do it. So Denzel calls me up, and he said, this is the way it works, Scott. I have to have a best friend in this film who's a white guy who I'm going to kill at the end of the film, and the whole audience, including the black audience, has to really be pissed off at me for doing it. He said, that's you. There is nobody else.
What a compliment, Scott.
We had met each other on Courage Under Fire and become friends. And D is absolutely one of the greatest actors alive. So anyway, I said, Denzel, I want to catch, I'm going to hike up in the mountains and work out a little bit and hang out with my wife before I go to work again. And he said, no, you've got to do this. This is the way it's going to work. It's going to say Denzel Washington, Ethan Hawke in Training Day, and then right after that it's going to say starring Scott Glenn, you only work 5 days, and this is how much money you're going to make. And I said, who made that deal? And Dee said, well, I kind of did. And at the time, they thought that there was going to be a writer's strike, so the studios wanted to get as much inventory as possible. Anyway, at that point, I read the script and essentially saw 2 kind of amazing monologues, the second one of which ended in Denzel blowing me away with a shotgun. And just went and did it. He's so much fun to work with, and Ethan is as well. So, when you're doing that kind of work, it's not quite guilty enough to turn down the paycheck, but it's almost like you're just getting paid to have fun.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.